ST50, the ST60. I don't remember when the ST70 came out. Anyway. Wow, that is a massive fuel tank there. Entire 2.3 liter four-cylinder engine in my 2009 Ranger here. Because yeah, okay, C45. How many horsepower would a C45 ACCTE make? I don't know, 4,000. Would it be a 12-cylinder or a 6-cylinder? I don't know. 9633, 8051. 74. They're obviously switching fuel cars for the yard for the other person isn't going to get through. Oh, the darn train. What a pity. The King Power Plant here in Bayport, Minnesota does not run constantly anymore. Last I heard, is just used on standby when they need extra power. That's because it's a coal power plant, and of course it makes more emissions than like a gas power plant. That smokestack there is 785 feet tall. This King Power Plant had an upgrade to the scrubbers about 20 years ago. I think maybe it was 2005, 6, 7. I'm not sure.
Head east, then turn left.
Yeah, sorry, I have my Google Maps app on. I'm going home, but they spent many millions of dollars to upgrade the scrubbers on this King Power Plant. It is now scheduled to be shuttered. Scheduled to be shuttered down about 2028, 2029, somewhere in there. And that would be quite the major redevelopment. I could just imagine its value of this land once it's cleared out and cleaned up. You know, they'd probably have to do soil remediation because there's a huge, you can't see it, there's a huge coal pile on the other side of the trees, way on the other side of the trees. So that would be interesting, I'm sure. Expensive townhomes overlooking the river, the St. Croix River. You know, if you're rich or you're retired with millions, you know, buy your dream house overlooking or dream townhome overlooking the St. Croix River. Well, just to the north of here is the sewage treatment plant. Next to that is Sunnyside Marina. I don't know if you can see that very well. That's the bridge, the St. Croix River Bridge that opened up in August of 2017. I went to the grand opening for that. But yeah, I could be here all evening just watching this, but yeah, I better go home. Well, thank you for watching my video. See you later. Bye.